there were some truly bizarre laws in history, to the point that even mice were put on trial. Yes, you heard that right. There was a time when people did not only put criminals on trial, but even animals as well. And that is not even the strangest part. Today, we are going to look at some of the weirdest and hardest to believe laws in history. Now, let's start with the first strange law. In some parts of medieval Europe, mice and insects that damaged crops were officially summoned to court. They were accused almost like human beings, and in some cases, actual legal proceedings were carried out against them. Today, this sounds ridiculous, but people in those times took it very seriously. Just imagine it, an entire courtroom, and the accused is just a simple mouse. Now, let's move on to the second strange law. History has seen some punishments so disturbing that they are hard to believe. In some parts of England and Scotland, women who were considered too talkative or disorderly were forced to wear a special iron device. This device pressed against the mouth and was meant to stop a person from speaking. And this was not just an ordinary punishment. It was a way to humiliate someone in public, silence them, and shame them in front of others. Now, here comes the third strange law. Today, if someone is drunk in public, they might simply get fined. But in the past, the punishment could be much stranger. In some places in England, a person caught drunk was forced to wear a large wooden barrel or a barrel-like wooden covering and walk through the streets. This punishment served two purposes. The first was punishment itself. The second was public humiliation. So the person was not only punished, they were also mocked in front of the whole town. Now, let's talk about the fourth strange law. In some societies throughout history, people who were considered guilty of moral crimes were publicly marked. For example, people accused of adultery were sometimes forced to wear a special letter or symbol on their clothing. And in many ways, this could feel even worse than prison, because a person had to walk among others every day, while everyone looked at that mark and judged them for it. It was one of the strangest forms of public shame enforced by law. Now, the fifth strange law. One of the strangest and cruelest tests in history was used on people accused of witchcraft. In some places, they were thrown into water. If they sank, they were considered innocent. If they did not sink, they were seen as witches. So no matter what happened, the person almost always lost. And when you think about it today, it is not only bizarre, it is also deeply disturbing. In the end, history teaches us one important thing. People have not always lived under fair or sensible laws. Some laws were so strange that today they sound more like a joke or a myth. But once upon a time, they were real life. Which one do you think was the strangest? Leave your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating history videos.